welcome to Anniverse by Animal Like You. This is Tabitha, your host for today.
And this is Adam Furaha, your guest for today.
Yeah. So today we'll be talking about the Jurassic World and life millions of years ago and its lessons today. So Adam, I would like to ask you, how do you think the Jurassic World was?
For starters, I can only imagine it being 201, 245 million years ago. I think the conditions must have been very different from now. First of all, you have these huge dinosaurs walking around, titans. You look at the herbivores there, the sauropods, and you're like, wow, it's such an amazing time to be in. I don't think human
Would you
beings.
wanna be there?
I-
Like if you time traveled, would you wanna go back to such an era?
Um, Depending on whether or not I'll be able to survive a day or two, because imagine the animals there, the predators. Imagine
Do you think
having
you'll
to
survive a
fence.
day?
I don't think I'll survive a day, so I wouldn't gander going into that period. I'd prefer maybe the early Stone Age caveman days, because at least we made it out alive, clearly. Yeah.
I've been asking myself. People say that the Jurassic era was a lizard era, like the dinosaurs were some sort of lizards.
Mhm.
So why were the lizards back then so huge and the lizards right now are like this small?
Okay.
That's an intriguing question. Why were they large and the present ones are so tiny?
Yeah, you think the largest, I think the largest lizard we have is a Komodo dragon. That's the largest lizard we have. And basically, I think it's about conditions. The conditions at the time. You have these huge dinosaurs who are eating a lot of vegetation because it was the wettest time on Earth. And also you have predatory dinosaurs who are coming to eat these huge dinosaurs. So one evolved to be big, the herbivores evolved to be big, and also the predators evolved to be big, because that's how evolution works. It works to aid the system. Yeah.
I asked you, like, if you were time traveled to the past and you went to the Jurassic World and however day you said you wouldn't. So me, I think I would.
How? How can you?
I think my survival tactics
You're
are like
lying on
at the top. I wouldn't want like some lizards to kill me, bro. Like
what?
though I think I read this last I think week. I was researching about dinosaurs. You see, have you watched the Jurassic? Was it Jurassic World or Park? The movie, the Jurassic Park, I think.
Yeah, I know. I think we're talking about Jurassic Park. Yeah.
Yeah, the movie, the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was this point that there was a lady and a guy. Then the lady, I don't know what happened clearly, but the guy told the lady, "Be still,
Don't move.
don't move, because the T-Rex will sense it."
Yeah.
Do you know that's entirely false?
Yeah. That
T-Rex were like built to find you. Like their sense of smell is over there. Their sight, like I think they were the only lizards or reptiles. I don't know if there is one today that has like eyes facing the front and not the side, so they will see you. They were meant to spot you.
And you see, and I wonder, I'm here asking you about how you survive. You didn't survive. I don't think
I would like
you
use mud to hide my scent
survived.
and maybe I don't know, but I'll think of something. I don't think I'd die because of something that if I was transported there by some time machine or so.
And what would you
There's
eat?
a way that I love fruits. There were
Fruits.
trees. The Jurassic World was like it was like the Amazon of today, right?
But were there mangoes?
I'm not sure, but
The trees of present day. I don't think there were.
and what about the wait? You know there are like three periods, right?
Yeah.
The Triassic,
Yeah.
Jurassic,
Yeah. And the Cretaceous.
the Cretaceous. People think that it's only the Jurassic period that dinosaurs lived in, but that's not true. Even the T-Rex, they never lived in
the Jurassic
the
period.
Jurassic.
Yeah, they're in the Cretaceous most of the time. Yeah, that's when they arose.
And the Jurassic era also has like it's like how we see the Amazon right now, that's how the Jurassic era was or period was, right?
Oh yeah. So like wetness, humid temperatures.
Can you survive in the Amazon?
Yeah, I can't survive in
Then
the
you can
Amazon.
survive in the Jurassic
Yeah, okay, I think that's very direct reasoning. Because the Amazon doesn't have dinosaurs.
I think I just love my life so much. The last podcast, I kept on telling Eva that I don't know, they told me that I love living so much. Yeah. So I would like do anything, but if I die, then I would have died with a fight.
You won't die. You won't die standing. Just standing there. Yeah, that's right. That's cool. That's cool. I don't think for starters, my decision to not go to that era is because I'm not really a fan of wet, humid climates. Climates that are wet and humid don't really work well for me. I think the climate will be the first thing to kill me. And then what era? I think there's an era where there were like huge mosquitoes. I don't know what era that was, but if I'd had a bet, I think the Jurassic period also had like huge insects, and I wouldn't want to be around.
Thinking about it, the Jurassic era and the Cretaceous, Cretaceous, they both had like these huge creatures, but the Jurassic era had smaller dinosaurs.
Yeah. I think it's down there to the conditions as well.
Yeah, the climatic conditions. But then did you know? I don't know if you knew this. I don't know how I know these things. I'm just a nerd by nature. But during the Triassic era, that's when the landmass was one.
Yeah, Pangea.
The Pangea and the Pantalas in the ocean. So like it was so dry because the ocean did not like feed the what do you call it?
The rivers, the rivers in the ecosystems of our.
No, not even the river. Like like there was low rainfall because of how the ocean was.
Oh, it was the only. Oh, it was so far from the inland that
so
convectional rain didn't come to the inland.
Exactly.
Oh,
So I think the animals were built to be small and fast.
Yeah, and when you're small, when you're small, you don't really take in that much moisture.
Yeah.
You can even see it in today's animals. They are not in the desert. Look at the sand cats. So tiny because moisture. You need to be very efficient with how you use moisture. Yeah, because I think 90% of their diet is where they get their water from. So yeah, I think they grew smaller because of as you said, like less rainfall. Yeah, the climate didn't favor them at all. Yeah, very tough.
I think when you compare the climatic conditions then, I think when I don't know what happened to the Jurassic era, so it became the Jurassic era. I'm not sure what happened. And then from the
Jurassic to the Cretaceous.
I think in the Cretaceous era, there was a lot of volcanic eruptions. Yeah, because that's when the continents started to
shift.
So I would compare them and like right now in a bit because the carbon was the green effect then was higher just as it is right now.
Yeah. Okay. I wouldn't say just as
I'm not entirely sure, but yeah.
I wouldn't say just as it is right now, partly because I read a piece that said that the polar ice caps, the ones we still have them. Thank the Lord, we still have them. They didn't have them back then. The polar ice caps weren't existent. So I'd say like an Earth that didn't have the polar ice caps was one. The CO2 levels were much higher, so that's why I think plant growth was.
But don't you think we're getting
there?
Yeah? We're getting there.
We're playing with fate. We're playing with fate.
Global warming.
Yeah, and all the gases that we produce. But I'd really like to commend the fact that Mother Earth is resilient, and if she's been through the Jurassic period, the only problem is if she is to go to the next period, I think it will be without human beings if we don't take action and all the wildlife that's here. And she will survive. Yeah, will become extinct, but other animals will take our place.
Because speaking of which, they're saying that polar bears will become extinct by next year.
Yeah, it's not looking good for
And
them.
I've never even seen a polar bear.
Live.
I wanna see one.
Yeah, they're huge, and they see human beings as prey. We digress. We digress. Yeah. So, have you seen the types of dinosaurs that were there in the Jurassic period? Have you seen them?
I know
Yeah.
Jurassic. No, I know the Cretaceous era.
Okay.
But the Jurassic, I'm not entirely sure. I think I know some.
Yeah.
I know the Mosasaurus. Yeah, the large one in the oceans. I know the no, wait. The Titan. The
Titanoboa.
Titanoboa,
Is that a real animal?
it was a huge snake.
It was.
Yes. They even found like everything.
Wow.
The
Where?
snakes. I'm not sure, but
Okay, that's amazing. That's amazing. I read a piece that said that, or an article, let me put it that way, that said, in the past, scientists reconstructed dinosaurs in a shrink-wrapped type of way, which means that they take the skeleton of the animal and then just the way the skeleton is, that's how they paper over the skin. Have you seen that? So let's say I once saw a meme that showed like a rabbit, if a rabbit was done by a paleontologist, and it looks so scary. And it makes me think maybe the dinosaurs weren't as
maybe they were
scary as you
cute.
think. Yeah, maybe they were cute.
Looking like rabbits.
Because some of them have been found with feathers, beautiful feathers still. And
Yeah,
you're
because
like,
they were probably some of them had feathers.
yeah, and they were pretty and they were everything. Look at the Archaeopteryx. Yeah, I think it's the living relative of the birds we have today. They're dead, not living.
I remember something. People say that the chickens are related to dinosaurs.
Yeah, the T-Rex. To be specific, and it's hilarious because now the food chain has changed and we are eating them. Going to KFC and ordering T-Rex.
Dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs. Oh my God. And they taste good. Which makes me wonder, maybe I would survive the Jurassic.
You're afraid of chicken?
No. Okay. I think this isn't at all ethical from conservationist perspective, but I have tried crocodile meat, and yes, I regret my life's choices, but
also, but I will not do that again.
You once eaten crocodile?
Yeah, I've eaten crocodile.
Yeah, it tastes like chicken. It tastes like chicken.
Yeah, it's like so fatty.
It's fatty as well. Yeah, because they take the tail and cut it. Like those are the pieces they take. They take the tail.
I would advise people to do that.
Yeah, because they're raised on farms and they're like, not taken care of.
I've eaten a couple of like game.
Oh, you've eaten game? Wow, that survive.
But I don't do that anymore. I used to do that
before.
Before. Now I like really love animals. I'm not.
This is the reason why you said you'd survive the Jurassic period.
Because I eat them.
Yeah, you eat everything.
The eggs, the eyes.
Yeah, okay. I don't really, I don't know if there's a market for crocodile eggs out there.
By the way, things just keep on popping on my mind. Have you ever heard of the dodo bird?
The dodo, yeah.
Yeah, because speaking of eggs, do you know why they went extinct? Just a guess.
Okay, is it really a guess if I... Okay.
No, they never lived in the Jurassic era. I think they were...
Yeah, they were recent.
Yeah, I think the Ice Age.
Yeah, okay. This is what happened. I think, were they from Madagascar?
Mauritius.
Oh, the Mauritius, yeah, Mauritius.
Yeah.
And what happened is, I think sailors came, and then since the birds weren't what's it called? They didn't have the fear of human beings. They would just approach the sailors. They were easy to catch. And so sailors came, and then also rats came onto the island, eating the eggs, and it just became havoc. I don't know if that's a wild guess.
That's also part of the reason.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Yeah, so you talked about sailors. Yes, they did do that. They came, they brought with them predators.
Rats, cats. I don't know if cats were there.
Yeah, they brought in pets. Dogs, cats, and they also like brought in rats. And the dodo birds, they weren't afraid of humans because they didn't have any natural predators. And they just kept on laying eggs wherever.
Yeah.
So it's like it's an easy meal for rats, for cats, for dogs.
And you wonder, like, how did evolution not pick them out earlier? Because imagine if a bird is doing that, shouldn't it be like,
That's human beings. Like
yeah,
we weren't supposed to be.
we're
All in
supposed to
all,
be there?
yeah, we went there and did
Yeah,
all that and made them
yes,
extinct. But I saw somewhere that they're trying to revive,
yeah.
trying to bring them back.
Colossal biosciences.
Yeah,
I
something
think
like
that's the
that.
lab that's been reviving a lot of
Yeah.
extinct
They
animals.
brought back what was it called?
The
Direwolf.
direwolf, yeah, they
Yeah,
brought
yeah.
that back.
Was it dinosaurs were brought back?
Okay, yeah, they actually have had. I've read
No, I
something.
died, honestly.
Wait, why don't you want it? I thought you'd survive the Jurassic era.
That was if I was taken there by force, not willingly, because I wouldn't want to go there willingly. I don't even think I would want to go back in time. Unless maybe go and kill Hitler or something, I'm not sure.
Okay.
But I wouldn't want to go back in time.
Okay.
Things that weren't
Yeah.
smooth as
Okay.
right now. Yeah.
Okay. There are some people who have been complaining about how colossal sciences are. Is it ethical? Do you feel like it's ethical to revive these animals? Like, let's say you just take Archaeopteryx and then you're reviving them into a world that they weren't evolved to handle. Yeah, there's an evolutionary mismatch there.
Yeah.
Is it ethical, really? Do you feel like it's ethical? Mm.
I'm not sure. Because just for seeing
Human
pictures,
amusement.
yeah, amusement, I would wanna see them. But I think that's it's not ethical.
It's not. It's
It's
not
not
actually.
ethical.
I don't think it's unless
Yeah.
they keep them in the zoos, which also like just meets the purpose of having a wild animal.
Yeah, then
They
the
need to form
wild shouldn't be there
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah.
We spoke about the Titanoboa.
Mm,
It's, for example, if they brought it back
mm,
and they placed it maybe somewhere in the Amazon,
mm.
do you know it wouldn't like it will die.
Yeah, it
so
would die
young.
because the megafauna it was used to eating isn't around anymore.
Yeah,
I don't think
yeah.
they can survive on capybaras.
Yeah, and not only that,
Yeah.
but they were that huge because of the temperatures. It was so hot back then.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Even if Earth decides to become hotter right now, then I think we will become larger.
We will.
Especially snakes, reptiles.
Okay, maybe reptiles.
Yeah,
but
reptiles, mammals.
Yeah, mammals,
Mammals become smaller.
Mammals become smaller.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, you know that in the cold climes, that's where animals get bigger. Like look at let me use for example the Siberian tiger compared to the Bengal tiger. Usually there's not much of a size difference between them, but when you get to the Siberian tigers, you find a significant amount of the population is huge because they live in the colder climates, and that necessitates them having bigger bodies. Yeah, for efficient heat regulation. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, keeping in the heat, which is amazing because that's a very amazing thing because during the Jurassic period, imagine if we took mammals, placed them in the Jurassic period, and then took the dinosaurs and placed them in this period, post Stone Age era. Yeah. How would the world look like then? I think mammals would be so much smaller, human beings included.
Yeah, it would be smaller. Yeah, it would be smaller. I think there are people like that.
Yeah, the pygmies of Congo. And forest dwelling people are usually much smaller. Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. And won't we become like taller if we live in like other places like because the Jurassic, no, not the Jurassic, the Jurassic era was like deserts and all.
I think we'd be smaller.
Smaller, not like Maasai's or so, because Maasai's are taller because of the temperatures. Are you sure?
Yeah, I am sure. I have there's a caveat.
You guys confirm that for us.
There's a caveat.
I think it's lying.
No, there's a caveat for that. The Maasai eat a lot of animal-based products, and that has been shown. Yeah, and that has been shown to have significant amounts of vitamin B2, which is I think it helps with human beings attaining like the maximum height. So I think that's a small caveat. If we survived in hotter climes and had a lot of meat at our disposal, we would grow to the heights.
So if you want to grow tall, you should have
Good. Yeah, you should.
No,
You
I'll
should.
buy it.
You should. You should use crocodile
Either
meat.
that. No, don't eat crocodile meat.
Yeah,
No, don't eat crocodile meat.
don't listen to me.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah.
compromised.
Yeah. So we were naming the creatures that we know
Mm,
lived in the Jurassic.
mm,
No, I don't even know the difference in the creature that lived in the Jurassic, the
mm,
Jurassic,
it's
like the entire Mesozoic
yeah,
era.
it's there are so many things that happen at the time, and also the
Mm.
names are very difficult, not only to pronounce but also to
Yeah. Could you
to
say the
just
full name of the T Rex?
Tyrannosaurus Rex. Yeah, try
Tyrannosaurus.
try saying that.
I'd rather just say the T Rex.
Yeah,
Yeah.
T Rex for short.
Yeah, T Rex.
There are sauropods. I don't know which sauropods. I think were the vegetarians. They had
Mm.
these long necks and everything.
That's not the
Mm.
name. The Titanosaurus.
Oh, they are called sauropods because they have is it a suffix or prefix? Suffix sauro. Yeah,
Oh, so
yeah.
it's like the same
It's
name.
a group. Yeah, it's the
Like
herbivores.
the group.
Yeah, they're called
Oh,
sauropods. Yeah, which
okay, okay.
is good to see. Um, they usually say that like in the naming of these things, you usually have the Latin names. They're all Latin. Yeah.
Mm.
Uh, have you ever wondered what their names meant?
Mm.
Tyrannosaurus Rex. I think Rex means king. I don't know
Ah,
what. I think king of terror maybe. Yeah,
oh,
Tyrannosaurus
that's
Rex.
interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. And I
Mm.
like the Latin naming format. I don't know about you guys.
Mm.
It seems fun. I like it.
It's hard,
It's hard. Okay, it's hard, but it has so much meaning behind it.
especially the pronunciation.
Yeah, it
Oh
has so
my
much
god.
meaning.
Yeah.
Pantherapadus,
What's that?
leopard.
Oh,
Yeah,
like
leopard.
you mean of all
Yeah,
creatures.
all creatures have a Latin
Yeah,
name.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I only know the Leo something, the lion.
yeah, Panthera
Leo,
Leo.
Pantaleo.
Panthera Leo.
I'm glad I'm
Water,
fluent in
water,
English.
water.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So, okay, we've talked a lot about the people talk about the animals during the Jurassic period, but what about the plants?
Mm.
The wettest period on the planet, and fun fact is like there were no flowering plants. There were no flowering plants. So if you were to go back to the Jurassic period, you'd be experiencing not only a lot of wetness, new environment, huge dinosaurs, but also your place you wouldn't be enamored by all the beautiful flowers we have right now. Yeah.
So what? No Valentine's.
Yeah,
Oh,
no Valentine's.
no flowers on Valentine's.
No flowers on Valentine's. Dinosaurs.
Yeah, so we've talked about what happened back then during the Mesozoic era. What would you tell people to do so as to be conservationists out there?
Mm. I think it all begins with a conscious effort. I know not many people are they don't have an affinity for all the research, all the papers. No, not everyone wants to know how much carbon is being produced by a specific industry. People just want to live their lives. But in as they continue to live their lives, I believe they can have an impact. They can do the small things. It starts with the small things. It starts at home with how you dispose of your trash, with the things you buy, the products you use. Make sure that they're eco-friendly, sustainably farmed, or they just are ethically extracted from the environment. Making that small step at home, and if each of us does that, I guess the impact will be very huge. To add on that, I'd say we've been talking about dinosaurs in past tense, right? So I wouldn't want a future whereby my grandkids would be talking about elephants, rhinos, would name them all these creatures that are almost extinct. I wouldn't want my grandkids, or even my kids, or even you kids or grandkids, if you wanna have one, yeah, to talk about such creatures in past tense. So everything that is, we have that IQ as human beings to protect the other creatures that whose IQs are like lower than ours. So yeah, so that's it from us. Yeah, it was lovely having you guys here. Please like, subscribe,
And what else?
Share
That
this
share,
message.
save, all the things that you can think of. Yeah, so this is Anibas and Adam. Thank you for coming. It was lovely having you. The topic was very intriguing, interesting, and I've learned a lot from you. And I've also shared things that maybe scientists out there would think, oh, what are these guys saying?
Yeah,
Please
contradictory.
yeah, forgive us if we say something
Please
like
don't get all
yeah.
uppity.
What are they called? Those scientists.
Paleontologists.
Yes,
Yeah, please,
yes,
paleontologists out there,
yes.
forgive me.
We said some crappy things because he lied about the T-Rex. I was like, okay. He said something about the T-Rex.
Yeah, okay, the Tyrannosaurus Rex, I actually butchered the naming, the Latin name. It's actually Tyrant King of Lizards. I said it was Terra King. So yeah, you see, but it's a good trial. I got King right.
He googled.
Wow.
Okay, that's it, Adam. Thank you for being here. And
Yeah.
that's it from us, guys. Bye bye.
Bye.